Hello, being for the first time in Warsaw and learning already some of the accomplishments that you've made here, I can tell you're very good at reconstruction. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you for being here and also for giving us the opportunity to present in a few words some of the newest developments in our country, Romania, since the last year. We strive to catch up on several years of indecision in the past, and I think now is a good time to apply some proven recipes for success, as investors are more and more discerning than ever. Congratulations are well deserved by the government of Poland for the inviolable success in economic development and in capital market development in particular. I thank the Ministry of Treasury of Poland and the Warsaw Stock Exchange for willing to share their experience with us and for organizing this event. Hopefully we will soon speak the same language, Romania and Poland, and question marks in Romania will be replaced by credible answers. The present is challenging, the future might be even more. The government of Romania is determined to take swift action in the following main directions. Economic integration. Not being a politician, I will simply say that our obvious priorities are further economic integration within the European Union, broadening of our role in the Central Europe, and strengthen our position as a desirable regional partner. Strong economic reform is to be continued in Romania as needed to reach the goal of preparing a healthy and safe foundation for development. So after a little struggle, we think we will have a nice economic growth to share with investors. OPSP, the public institution that I run for several days, 12 days I think, is organized within the Ministry of Economy and Trade and Business Environment of Romania. And OPSP is responsible for privatization in industry. So OPSP is responsible for privatization in industry. It's responsible for exercising the rights of the state as a shareholder, majority or minority, depending on the company, to implement the government privatization strategy, to restructure state-owned enterprises for privatization purposes and also for performance improvement purposes, to effectively sell shares in SOEs, in state-owned enterprises, and of course to monitor the post-privatization process. The legal framework in Romania for the privatization program is a stable legal framework. It's for 10 years already being unchanged in its essential directions and principle, and it is now being adapted by secondary legislation, by government's decision, by rulings from different national ruling bodies to best comply with our needs and also to meet investor expectations. We have government-endorsed procedures for state-owned enterprises from case to case, in which the government of Romania is understanding and meeting expectations from investors and from our international consultants, which we like to use because they save us time and they save us a lot of struggle. Our public offers are usually structured as our public consultants recommend, and of course we do IPOs and SPOs to guarantee management efficiency and transparency through involvement of private investors, both retail and institutional, with an accent on institutional investors, I would say. The Ministry of Economy, Trade and Business Environment has a portfolio in several economic sectors such as energy, oil and gas, mining, defense industry, industrial various activities, and of course research and development. One company that is to be soon to issue an SPO is Transgaz. This is de facto monopoly right now on the transport of natural gas in Romania. We will sell some 15% of the shares of Transgaz, which has a market share of 100% actually, 5,000 employees, little bit over 300 million euros turnover last year, and we hope that we will have all the ingredients for a successful recipe by the end of June. And I want to say hello to the representatives of Wood here, and maybe to reassure them that we will do our best to stick to the calendar, but without missing anything important in this process. Romgaz is another big state-owned enterprise. It's actually the leader of the Romanian natural gas producers. We hold actually an 85% in this company, which had a turnover just a little below 1 billion euros last year, almost 6,000 employees, and we hope to be able to sell 15% from Romgaz shares by the end, or hopefully also mid-September this year. Electrica is another interesting and challenging project for us, perhaps more challenging than Transgaz and Romgaz, because as you will see, and I will try to explain, it covers several types of activities in our country also through its subsidiaries. So I'm speaking now of Electrica Furnizare, which is acting in 18 counties out of the 41 in Romania through 3 subsidiaries. Muntenia North, which covers the central, southern, eastern part of Romania, Transylvania North and Transylvania South, which both cover the western and northern western part of Romania. These subsidiaries hold an interesting 95.5% market share in these 18 counties, almost €500 million turnover last year, not so many employees, just a bit over 1,000, and it's matching, I'd say, with Electrica Serv, which does the maintenance and service of the electrical installations. Having 100% of market share right now, a lot more employees because they have to cover a lot of territory. In electrical distribution, you may see right now that Electrica has a 78 uniform stake. For that, the market share of 100% I was telling you about. The total turnover would be roughly 400 million euros, and